The year was 3124, and humanity had long since expanded beyond Earth. The galaxy teemed with life, alien civilizations, interstellar trade routes, and sprawling megacities on distant moons. Yet for all its advancements, peace remained fragile, held together by treaties inked in blood and enforced by fleets of warships. It began with a distress signal. The transmission came from Epsilon 7, an uninhabited gas giant's moon deep in the outer rim. It wasn't unusual for such signals to go unanswered. The outer rim was notorious for abandoned outposts and malfunctioning automated systems. But this one was different. The message wasn't garbled or repetitive. It was clear, concise, and chilling. We are not alone. They have awakened. Help us. Captain Rhea Solis of the Eclipse Vanguard, a state-of-the-art exploration vessel, stared at her console as the words echoed through the bridge. Her crew exchanged uneasy glances. Epsilon 7 has been classified as uninhabitable, Lieutenant Varn whispered, his voice trembling slightly. No colonies, no research stations. Who sent this? Rhea leaned back in her chair, her sharp features illuminated by the soft glow of holographic displays. She had faced pirates, black holes, and even rogue AI, but something about this felt wrong. Set coordinates for Epsilon 7, she ordered. Maximum warp. 2 days later, the Eclipse Vanguard entered orbit around the desolate moon. Its surface was a jagged wasteland of obsidian rock and swirling sulfur clouds. Scans revealed nothing unusual. No heat signatures, no energy readings, just dead silence. But then, buried beneath kilometers of solid rock, the sensors picked up something massive. A structure. Impossible, muttered Dr. Elric, the ship's xenobiologist. That thing is bigger than Manhattan. How did we miss it during initial surveys? We didn't, Rhea replied grimly. Someone hid it. Against protocol, Rhea led a ground team to investigate. Clad in reinforced exosuits, they descended into the heart of the moon via a narrow crevasse that seemed almost unnatural, a jagged scar, cutting straight down into the planetoid's core. As they ventured deeper, the air grew thick with static electricity, and faint whispers echoed through their comms. Did you hear that? Private Kale, the squad's youngest member, asked nervously. His rifle trembled in his hands. No, Rhea snapped. Stay focused. Finally, they reached the source of the signal, a colossal metal door etched with alien glyphs that pulsed faintly with light. The symbols shifted and writhed like living things, defying comprehension. Before anyone could react, the door slid, open with a deafening groan, revealing a cavernous chamber bathed in eerie blue light. Inside, the walls were lined with pods, thousands of them, each containing what appeared to be humanoid figures suspended in viscous fluid. Their eyes were closed, their faces eerily serene, but there was something off about them, too perfect, too symmetrical. What are these? Dr. Elric murmured, stepping closer to examine one of the pods. He activated his scanner, but the device immediately short-circuited. They're not biological, he said, his voice tinged with awe. Not entirely. Before anyone could respond, the pod nearest to Rhea hissed open, spilling its contents onto the floor. The figure inside sat up slowly, its movements mechanical yet fluid. Its skin shimmered like liquid metal, and its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light. Hello, it said in flawless galactic standard, its voice layered with dozens of overlapping tones. You've arrived. Rhea raised her weapon instinctively. Who or what are you? The creature tilted its head, studying her with unsettling intensity. We are the architects. We seeded this galaxy eons ago, creating life where none existed before. You call yourselves human. We call you experiments. The revelation hit the team like a tidal wave. Humanity, and every other sentient species in the galaxy, wasn't the result of evolution. They were engineered, designed by beings far older and more advanced than anyone could have imagined. But why awaken now? Rhea demanded, her finger hovering over the trigger. The architect smiled, a cold, calculating expression devoid of warmth. Because your time is over, you've grown too destructive, too chaotic. Your wars, your greed, it threatens the balance. We work so hard to create, so we must intervene. Suddenly, alarms blared across the chamber. The remaining pods began to open simultaneously, releasing hundreds of architects. The creatures moved with terrifying speed, surrounding the team within seconds. "Fall back!" Rhea shouted, firing her plasma rifle. The bolt struck one of the architects squarely in the chest, but instead of falling, the creature absorbed the energy, its body glowing brighter. "Weapons are ineffective," Dr. Elric yelled. "They're using our own technology against us." As the situation spiraled out of control, Rhea made a desperate decision. "Kyle, set a thermite charge. We'll collapse the entrance and buy ourselves some time." "But Captain," Kyle protested, "no arguments. Do it." While the rest of the team provided cover fire, Kyle planted the explosive near the doorway. Just as the architects closed in, he detonated the charge, causing a massive cave-in that sealed off the chamber. The team barely escaped, dragging themselves back to the surface, battered and broken. Back aboard the Eclipse Vanguard, Rhea transmitted the horrifying discovery to Central Command. Within hours, the news spread across the galaxy, sparking panic among the stars. Governments scrambled to prepare defenses, but the architects' arrival rendered their efforts futile. Entire planets fell silent overnight. Fleets vanished without a trace. And everywhere the same message echoed: "Your time is over." Yet amidst the chaos, Rhea couldn't shake the feeling that the architects weren't acting out of malice. There was purpose behind their actions. A calculated culling meant to preserve the galaxy's delicate ecosystem. But at what cost? Could humanity truly be written off as a failed experiment? As the Eclipse Vanguard hurtled toward the galactic core in search of answers, Rhea stared out at the stars, her mind racing. Somewhere in the vastness of space, the architects watched and waited, their motives as inscrutable as the void itself. And, somewhere, deep inside her, a seed of defiance took root. If humanity was destined to fight for survival, then so be it. After all, even experiments could evolve beyond their creators' expectations. But whether that would be enough to save the galaxy or doom it remained to be seen.